All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been sitting here for hour, updating the HUD, updating the document, and trying to make a headache go away. Pretty bad headache too. Not gonna lie to you. So we're gonna try one mission. We're gonna see how this works out, and if this mission goes particularly badly, I'm just gonna cut off for the day. So try to get some work done.
Now, friend Raynor, you must see the Overmind's vision of the future. The end of my people, and of all things. This is our fate, should Kerrigan die.
Cool. This is a fun one, because this mission is basically all optional. I'll show you what I mean in a second.
I don't think I want to see any vision of the Overminds. But if Kerrigan's involved, I need to know.
On a distant, shadowed world, the Protoss will make their final stand. Their heroes will gather. Their forces will be marshaled, and they will die bravely. But still, they will die. And my Zerg will be slaves to the hybrid. All will bow before the power of the Fallen One.
I don't know if that's a retcon. The only thing I'm pretty sure about is the distinction between the Queen of Blades and Kerrigan. And we know that they wanted some other things, but this specifically, I'm not sure, Mentors.
Protoss brethren, heed me. The last twilight has fallen. The galaxy burns around us. The Terrans have been consumed. We are all that stands against the Shadow. But if we are to meet our end this day, then we will do so as one. Antaro Tassadar!
So, yeah.
Our minds are as one.
Yeah, there's this mission. So, okay. The thing I like most about this mission is it really is completely optional. There are several optional objectives we do want here for research, of course. But you could just AFK and let them overrun you, and the mission will be completed successfully. This is pretty much the definition of prime opt, primary optional.
And you require my skills.
We are focused.
Okay. Whoop.
Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow. They must not make the mistakes we did. Is complete.
Yeah, defend until you can't. Nope, that's just for research. Dream Whisperer. Oh, right. Thank you for the sub, Dream Whisperer. Remember, you can put it towards up to 3 things, not just 1. But I will put that down for the lower decks. Yeah. Objective. Survive. And as per usual, that is exactly as doomy as it sounds. Notice they started us off pretty much at the top of the tech tree and with all kinds of goodies. But there's, let's go
I have rallied the last of our great fleet.
So there's our anti-air force. And a, what you think?
Admiral Urun. When the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
Let's do this.
The final hour is a complete. The Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this. Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function in death.
Ignore the Omegalisk there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Round one. It's coming there in a second. Yeah, it's an interesting approach, isn't it, Crazy Horse?
Base is under attack.
Oh, we burn the race. My allegiance is yours. The final hour is upon us.
Yeah, the Omegalisk right there. 1,500 health, 125 damage. Can attack air and ground, I think. Nope, I'm sorry, just ground.
The Zerg are swarming at our flanks. We have to react quickly or our perimeter defenses will fall.
Yeah, yeah. We're fine, we're fine. We're dying, we're dying. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, there's really no room to do anything here other than just sit in a corner and live.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
With pride.
Base is under attack.
And yeah, I noticed that too, Junk Garage, sorry.
We tarry to my burdens.
Yeah, in StarCraft 2, they're a lot more specific about their usage of the phrase Kerrigan or
My allegiance
Queen of Blades
is
to
yours.
distinguish the two. It's actually probably one of the only subtle bits of storytelling this game does. I do notice there's an expansion up there. Eh, sure, let's expand. Why not? What do we got to lose? Oh god, the entire Protoss race has died. Because of greed. Who could have seen this coming? I mean, this is a hold the line mission. Blizzard hold the line missions are kind of a staple at this point.
You address me?
Upgrade complete.
The enemy
Base is under attack.
My burden. The final. Shozak Maknul.
I'm not super rushed about, like, living through this mission, by the way. The
You.
research is nice, but if we don't get it, oh well. I don't even remember. What's the objective for this one? Oh, I've already done it, whatever it is. I don't know. Where is it? Where is it? Doesn't say. Is it just kill 750? Okay, whatever. Kill additional enemies, apparently, which I have already accomplished.
We tarry too long. I will erase the demons of.
Get some honeycombs going on here.
All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my greatest creation.
Probably Crazy Horse.
I will be redeemed.
Yeah, considering they kind of abandoned that completely. It's a shame, because it's actually good foreshadowing if you think about it.
Engaging the enemy.
Base is under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
I'm detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
For honor.
A worthy order. Satisfactory.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, we just don't have the advantages the Terrans do by virtue of having all the campaign design stuff.
Shozak Maklod.
Complacency threatens. As you see.
Base is under attack.
Satisfactory.
They were like, you know, if we don't nerf the Protoss cannons, they're just gonna win this map.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, no kidding, Sarura.
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
I will erase the demons of the past.
It's fine, everything's fine. Ignore the fact that we've already functionally lost.
Complacency threatens. Our suffering must end.
I'm
Our
really
pylon is under
just
attack.
not trying. I sort of assumed something that wasn't true, and I don't feel like restarting the mission now. So we're just gonna let the loss happen.
Base is under attack.
It's all good.
I return to serve.
Base is under attack.
That's what I thought. Whatever.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Our pylon is under attack.
That's a good question. Wonder what the speedrun is for this mission. No, the archive. No research for us. I guess I could at least try.
Our void rays are ready to
Oh, sure, now I get void rays.
disengage prism inhibitors and concentrate all batteries on the hive.
Well met, great Mohandar. For ire.
So, anyways, now I can build units.
You have not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
Congrats, Pastor. It's better than I can manage. There we go. Let's look at some IL runs here. Let's see.
Base is under attack.
Interesting. So the IL record for this level is 35 minutes. That
Base is under attack.
feels like they've decided to go for the objective of getting everything done.
Our pylon is under attack.
Yeah.
Complacency threatens.
Base is under attack.
Engaging the enemy.
With pride. As you say. Your efforts are futile. My harbingers will usher in a new age.
I'm not sure, Little Billy. I was gonna say there are a lot of different categories there, but I'm not sure what that is because most of the IL records are really fast,
If only we had acted sooner.
like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
The enemy.
I return to the void.
Complacency threatens. Our suffering must end. A worthy order.
Engaging the enemy.
Second. There's just too many of them.
I don't know, Reggie. Oh, wow. It is actually a fail point. Holy crap. I really didn't know that. Huh. Okay. Well, since I know I don't have access to good stuff at the beginning... let's change our strategy a little bit.
I will.
My charge.
Yeah, I didn't know you could fail it. It was for research, so I assumed it was optional. Whatever. Frickin' Reavers.
The merging is complete. Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow. They must not make the mistakes we did.
My burdens weigh heavily.
I have rallied the last of our great fleet.
Your timing is impeccable, Admiral Urun. When the enemy
The
takes...
Void is a separate dimension, Little Billy. It has its own rules and its own limitations, but it appears to be like a bit of a proto-dimension. The Zenlaga came from the Void, for example. Good night, Oculus, and thank you. You know what? I love it, Wandering Tall.
Performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this. Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function in death.
You cannot. Which is a shame. Auto-cast on Graviton Beam would actually make them a lot more useful, to be blunt. You'll notice I pretty much don't use Phoenixes. Then again, I tend to not lean on anti-air only in general. Oh god, it probably is.
You have not enough mineral. Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals.
I will be redeemed. Service of Ire.
Upgrade complete.
En Arudin.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how I should do exactly
My
that,
lead-
Dakota.
The final hour is upon us. The Zerg are swarming at our flanks. We have to react quickly or our perimeter defenses will fall. I return to serve.
If only we
Well,
had...
Zeratul just got killed. Alright, hang on. We accidentally aggroed the Mondo list there. I wasn't actually trying to aggro the death guy.
With pride. Satisfactory. As you say.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Where was this?
Base is under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade.
Engaging the enemy. My burdens weigh heavily.
The Zerg are swarming at our flanks. We have to react quickly or our perimeter defenses will fall. I return to serve.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
still for a second because there's a giant force of Zerg right there.
Shozak Maknul.
Mess with just yet. Why don't I have Colossi?
Base is under attack.
Fury. I will be
Yeah, I was just confused about that because like every other thing is there, but not whatever. Whatever. Let that go. We're gonna assume we succeed at this.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Honor commands. Sukdash Salak.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of use to stealth units here. Lie about that.
My burdens weigh heavily. All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my greatest creation. Shozak Maknul. For honor. Shazul. Sukdash Salak.
The final hour is upon us.
My burdens.
Our suffering must end.
You're on, Devo. Have good fun.
I'm detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
Do I have to prepare for an assault? Like, do I have an option here? No, I'd have to deal with that nonsense. No.
We tarry too. The final hour is upon us.
Jesus Christ. They're still coming. They're still coming.
Complacent.
I will be redeemed.
Okay, it looks like there is a finite amount. I honestly thought they were just infinitely spawning for a minute there.
Upgrade complete.
I might have to let go of that expansion.
Higher.
Alright, let's let go of the expansion. Cool. Hopefully we at least net positive on the resources we put into that. This is before the expansion. Oh my god. Well, okay. Okay.
I will be redeemed.
Base is under attack.
We embrace the glory.
Alright, let me think about this. Okay. Okay. I can't think. I give up. No thought. Just gonna I'm just gonna do this. Gonna do something I normally wouldn't do.
Upgrade complete.
But we're not gonna attack.
You address me?
Upgrade complete.
I'm not really joking. I can't think of any strategies here because I can't put thoughts together right now. I have a piercing pain in my skull.
They're swarming at our flanks.
I thought this would be a relatively easy mission to go ahead and push through,
Defenses will fall.
and I was wrong. So I need.
I am here in the shadows.
I return to serve.
Don't remember what this mission's like on Brutal, but I remember it wasn't what you'd call super fun.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
I mean, surely a little bit, right? You'd think, anyways.
We embrace.
Am I misremembering, or can robotics facilities be turned into gateways in Legacy of the Void?
We tarry too long. As you say, a worthy order.
I will be.
That's what I thought. Thought I remembered that.
Honor commands. I will erase the demons.
I am here in the shadows.
Dispersing.
My allegiance is yours.
The final hour.
You address me. I will fulfill my calling.
Let our enemy know our fury.
I mean, that's kind of what my original strategy was, Wandering Doll. And then I forgot / didn't remember that I can't do that until I'm already at a certain point in the mission. So now we're just kind of building whatever. And that's the strategy.
I feel your presence.
I guess we could get Zealots going. We've got the resources for that. Where's my...
All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my greatest creation.
His greatest creation is a pizza with pineapple on it.
Base is under attack.
Thank you for reminding me. Where's the...
The enemy closes.
We must not hesitate.
We tarry.
I will be redeemed.
Speaking of which, we're gonna go ahead and save.
I'm detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
Is this the infinite assault, or is this just the regular? This is the regular one, okay. Yeah, there's just a pineapple. It's not even slices of pineapple. It's just cut up. Or it's just sitting on the damn thing. And Amon's like, behold my brilliance! And everyone's like, uh-huh. Sure thing, Amon. It's so good!
Base is under attack.
You do not understand the glory that is my genius. Are you gonna... Okay, come here.
Pride.
I had control key. I actually forgot. How would Amon eat it? Well, considering I don't think he has a mouth.
Upgrade complete.
Phoenix is dying to mutas. You should be ashamed.
Shozak Maknul,
Wait, that was a bonus wave.
Our suffering must end.
my burdens weigh heavily.
He must consume its essence.
We must.
Yes, he would South Park it. There you go, boom.
address me?
We tarry too long.
Our pylon is under attack.
Yep.
I will go.
My life for I.
I will erase.
Base is under attack.
We tarry too long.
I will be redeemed.
Our suffering must end. Complacency.
I will erase the
Good night, Not Zero.
past.
Have a good one.
Our void rays are ready to do.
So there's the Void Race.
Disengage prism inhibitors and concentrate all batteries on the hybrid.
Well met, great Mohandar. For ire.
Yeah, huh?
Undara.
You understand little.
Shozak Maknul.
My life for I.
So now we can make voids. We're not gonna just yet. But we will. Voids are a little pricey though. So we're gonna build up to that.
You have not enough minerals.
Varrock? I guess Varrock qualifies as redemption.
You address me.
It's not really in the bounds of the game,
Justice be done.
but I guess that still counts.
We tarry too long.
Speaking of which.
With pride.
Upgrade complete.
Nobody liked Sarfang the Lesser. Don't be silly.
You require more Vespine gas.
We embrace the
Our
glory of
pylon is under attack.
En Arudim Rashaga.
I return to serve. Our glory is eternal.
My mind is my own.
Listen, Von Foxtrot, it's fine. It's fine. You worry too much.
Shozak Maknul.
Upgrade complete.
You understand? Hold to your will. We linger in
I've
twilight.
never done this strategy before, admittedly.
Base is under attack.
The enemy closes.
Our
I don't think it's gonna work, but again, I have no brains right now, so we're just kind of going with the flow.
To your will. You understand?
We tarry too long. There's just too many of them.
We're not even halfway there.
You require more Vespine gas.
You
My
address
life for I. Orange Shisan.
You understand little.
Prismatic core online. Channel the light of Io.
Upgrade complete.
I'm never gonna make it 100 tall. Why are you down here?
After all,
I'm debating the wisdom of trying to expand again. I guess I could just save and do it.
Every hand is turned against you.
Oh, hey, now we get Nidus Canals.
Beneath your feet carries the seeds of your destruction.
That was actually funny.
Thoughts be free.
Oh man, von Falkenstein.
Our pylon is under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle.
This is the hour of truth, noble temple.
There's our carriers.
The enemy know the wrath of Aya's champions.
Finally.
Executor Celendis, unleash the full power of your forces. There may be no tomorrow.
Yeah, for once, carriers are actually legitimately useful.
Our glory will be renewed.
Upgrade complete.
Carrier has arrived. Although, we're gonna lean on Void Rays a bit
You
more.
require more Vespine gas.
Yeah, autocast interceptor, which you can turn off, which you should in some cases. Where's my... Let's turn right at it. There it is.
You require more Vespine gas.
Right. Yeah, carriers and void raids is the way I got the achievement last time on this. When you kill like another 800 or whatever it is, on top of the required amount. I've known a few people whose computers have not liked this mission when you really get the fleet going. It's there's actually a term for that narrative trope, Saffron. It's called tossing a light into the future. You don't know what's coming next, but you hope that there is enough of a next for someone to finally, someday, read your logs and do better. It's actually, I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid, but it's a really understandable perspective to want and hope that someone somewhere will read this and be like, aha! And be able to do better than you did. Yeah, the Protheans, that kind of thing. And yeah, Glyph and also Liara, all from Mass Effect. But you get the concept. I should be making Zealot's Wake Up Call. You've got Minerals Banked. You should be making Marines. Or whatever they're called.
My meditation.
Protoss Marines. That's what they're called now. Protoss Marines. The Colossus is good in this mission. Immortals are good in this mission when the hybrids show up. Void Rays are great in this mission, and carriers are good in this mission.
Our pylon is under attack.
Victory against all.
Let's see, we can reinforce Zealots semi-frequently.
This is the Executor.
My burdens weigh
Victory against all odds.
I mean, Celendis would know. She was the Broodwork commander.
Our pylon is under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Oh man, Little Billy. We need to make that. 12k? Jesus. 12k kills. That's bonkers. Did they give up, or did they finally get run over?
Victory against all.
It's not 100% confirmed, unlike Artanis, which has been confirmed. But that is the presumptionation, yes.
my burdens.
Justice is due.
150. I need to remember that number.
Our glory will be renewed.
Upgrade complete.
Justice is due.
Yeah, shield. I was actually just thinking to myself how useful shield batteries would be on this mission, especially since they're auto-cast in Starcraft 2. Hey, Baron.
As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end.
Our pylon is under attack.
For hire. We are the blades.
Our pylon is under attack.
Prismatic core online.
Yeah, you'll notice I'm not even really trying to properly defend the low ground yet. Pretty much just trying to defend in general.
Justice.
Prismatic core online.
This is the Inception.
That's gonna be a trend. I suppose with the kind of mineral bank I got going on, though.
Our
pylon is under attack.
Let's do something. Let's do something there.
We embrace the glory of
Our pylon is under attack. Your warrior.
Yep. They give us a nice long break so they can hit us from all three sides at once. Non-alcoholic drinks I like to mix. The answer to that is yes, but I can't think of any of them for the life of me right now.
Base is under attack.
a sound plan.
3 minutes.
Shozak Maknul.
We might manage.
Victory against all odds.
And again, we might not.
Our enemies have died.
210.
This is the Inception.
196.
Our glory will be with you.
Oh, gotcha. That focus on that makes sense.
Shozak,
Speaking of, where's my dude? There he is.
Have engaged the enemy.
my burdens weigh.
Justice is.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so we should have a bit of a breather now. Yay.
we face.
Oh, I'm wrong. There's another bigger wave.
I will erase. If only
Zeratul just died.
acted sooner.
Jesus Christ.
Your allies' base is besieged.
No, 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 no! Quit it! Quit it!
Cold is the void.
Justice is.
Come on, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
The enemy closes.
Just make cannons happen.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
This is the Inception.
Your
Shields are starting to come back. That's something. Minute 27. Oh my god.
state
Victory against all odds.
The biggest mix I used to do was watermelon juice and Coca-Cola. It was actually really, really good. I haven't had it in years though, because I haven't had actual access to the ingredients to mix. There's, you mean what's that called? Like reverse Wings of Liberty or something like that on Falkenstein? Either way, no. It has not. Start using some of these minerals here. Carriers, sure.
You have no place to hide and nowhere to run.
Well, then I have no idea what you're talking about, Von Falkenstein, so I'm gonna go with the no.
Justice.
Base is under attack.
Okay, we did it. The archive has concluded. Back off. Back off. Back off. Fighting retreat. Get out of there. Get out of there. Cover from the air. Oh, yeah, let's save. If nothing else, we have successfully gotten the bonus research. Oh, okay.
Justice.
Frickin' hybrids.
Without fail.
And now we got a line to hold.
It is time to act.
state thy bidding.
victory against all odds. Our glory will be renewed. A sound plan.
Upgrade complete.
I need what? One more? Yeah, Artanis isn't even here yet.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Other than the overpoweredness, why do you say so, Dakota?
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Carrier has arrived. We are ready.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The enemy closes.
Without fail.
Cold is the void.
It depends on my mood, CDJ. Or I suppose more accurately, the answer to your question is neither. I'm good with whatever. I mean, yeah, each hybrid is a mini-boss, or a boss. They are mean as hell. But I will agree that they're a bit much, and I think they do better stuff with them later, but that's just me. Okay, proper honeycomb going on here.
You have not enough minerals.
That's something I didn't expect to hear anytime soon. It's one of those weird things. Of course, hybrids are OP. They're kind of supposed to be, but that doesn't make them any better or worse designed gameplay-wise. It is. So yeah, another improvement to carriers, and I do mean improvement. In Starcraft 1, the little fighters had to fly away for a certain period of time before they would reacquire their target and then attack it. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. That distance has been drastically reduced, so they can actually focus fire a lot faster than they could in Starcraft 1.
It is time to act.
We can, Baron. There's actually a base up here. If you want to go take that base, that's on you. I'm going to sit back here and hide in my corner.
Base is under attack.
Just got our first real wall going on up there. That's always nice.
Upgrade
Here
complete.
comes Artanis, looks like.
This is Hierarch Artanis, commanding the Shield of Ire. Our matrix fields are within range. Engaging mass recall.
We are ready.
My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now. Trust in each other. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright, we will be remembered forever. Entaro Tassadar! Rock Beni Bayash!
Foolish, prideful children. There was one among you who could have jeopardized my great plan. But in your recklessness, you mistook her for the true threat.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
And now we can just hang for as long as we want to. Or, you know, die. I believe we've accomplished all the optional stuff we wanted to. And we've already gotten all the achievements. So, I actually don't have to hang out here for a bit. Thank you, Disco. I do appreciate you very, very much. Yeah, let's rate this episode. I feel like this might be one of those positive and negative situations. But at the same time, I'm questioning my own thoughts on this one, so I'm listening. I'm ready for some feedback. Outlaws, contradiction, and satisfaction. Negatives for the hybrids, more specifically. They really are just kind of...
It is time.
They're a bit too much. They're irritating. They're overstated. I get the point, but that doesn't make it any better, right? To use a contrary example, when we went and fought the single escalating hybrid back on the second Protoss mission, that actually worked a lot better for me. Here, I suppose we could save that negative for later, because we're going to see much more irritating hybrids later on. Like, we're not done with the hybrids yet. Spoilers.
Faith before fear.
Our glory will be revealed.
Story-wise, sorry, apparently I can't even talk correctly. Gameplay-wise, because what I meant was story. Jeez, I'm getting my own thoughts confused.
Time to act.
Gameplay-wise, I think this is a single positive. I've seen better hold the line missions, but I've also seen worse. And I do still think this is a good hold the line. It's a Blizzard hold the line. We good.
A sound plan.
So I think plus to gameplay, 1 plus to gameplay is certainly warranted. Story-wise, I think this deserves a positive and a negative, which is what I meant to say originally, but I'm a moron. So what I mean by that is I feel like the tone and atmosphere, the music, the vibe, it's good feel, for like, you know, very, very ephemeral kind of a thing. But what I don't like about it is how overt it tends to be. Yeah, the eulogies fall flat, and the dialogue feels like it just didn't get the extra polishing pass it probably should have gotten.
You have not enough mineral field depleted. You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, there's several things they could have done to help make the hero units pop. Really make their final lines matter, give us some kind of investment in them. Especially since this was intended to be foreshadowing. This is intended to be, you know, kind of a lead up to the Legacy of the Void campaign, almost assuredly. So, this could have worked out great, and instead it's just kind of like, yeah, okay. And yeah, making each of them participate in the previous missions could have worked. Playing around with the hero units in general, especially during this, the previous campaign. There's several ways they could have made this work. They didn't. Negative to story. The execution just kind of falls flat, but I do love the atmosphere. So. Yeah, it's like Artanis' final speech. The actor is trying to sell it, and I'll give him credit on that. You can tell he sounds like he is on the verge of tears as he is telling you that this is the last of the Protoss, that this is every member of their race is in visible range, and there's a power to that. And the actor tries to sell it, but the lines just don't nail it.
Vespine Geyser exhausted. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
I heard Dreamus. You've said that 3 times. I'm typing up my notes right now. That's all I'm doing. Speaking of which, do I really have all the... Hang on, let's see. What am I missing? Let's redo this search. Yeah, okay. I have it all. Alright, cool.
Base is under attack.
I will say, Amon...
Your efforts are futile. My harbingers will usher in a new age.
Amon's an interesting example of a character because it's pretty clear that the Jailer is based off of him, and the Jailer's just a worse version of him in every way. I don't think Amon is as bad as the Jailer. I'm trying to think he's as bad as the Jailer, but both suffer from the exact same problem. They're there. They're generic as hell, and don't really have anything going for them other than the fact that they're the villain. They might as well not even be present. And yet both of them are supposedly the penultimate villains of their entire setting. And it's just like, hi. Okay, bye. It says something that Lavos, a character with 0 lines of dialogue, has more presence than Amon. You know?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
No, exactly, Huthor. I love Legion to death, but one of the villains are not part of that, you know?
We shall prevail.
No, Amon didn't come out of left field like the jailer. Like I said, the jailer's just the worst. He's just the worst.
Guys are exhausted. Our pylon is under attack.
Quick, suicide, suicide! It's the only way.
There can be no doubt. Strength in unity.
I don't think I'm going to give a positive for essentially one line of dialogue, Loke.
March
But we'll talk about, I believe that's Patrick Seitz, later when we get there.
Our path is clear.
I mean, yeah, it might be a problem. Blizzard has a tendency to insist on there being big, super doom, evil villains behind everything, and they tend to suck. You know? It's not like Blizzard can't write villains. Because Blizzard, I would write a plus for the scene. Yes, Colgrim. Blizzard can write good villains. In fact, a lot of my favorite villains ever are Blizzard villains. You know? But their main villains tend to be like, eh. Which is funny, because their main story... Yeah, Mengsk is honestly one of my favorite villains ever. But their main villains just tend to suck. And it's funny, because their main story stuff tends to suck a lot more than their side story stuff. Which is almost the same problem. It's a different reflection.
Are under attack.
Oh no, we're dying. No. We're being overrun. Yeah, Deathwing should have been a great tragic character. He arguably is a tragic character. But Deathwing just doesn't have the kind of presence that so many other villains do. Garrosh Hellscream is probably the single best villain in terms of sheer writing quality that Blizzard has ever pushed out. And he's an orc. He's a guy with an axe. Compared to Deathwing, who is a mountain-sized dragon with elementium plating and the power of multiple aspects burning him from within.
We face the enemy.
Our thoughts are one. Faith before fear.
I'm just having fun with the Doom Fleet for a bit. I do apologize.
The enemy.
I mean, in total sincerity, I think Deathwing should have stayed dead after Day of the Dragon, but that's just me.
There can be no doubt.
Don't worry, we won't be doing this all the time in the Protoss campaign. There's a lot of fun units the Protoss get in the Protoss campaign. You know what? That's absolutely true, Loke. You're right. I'm gonna punch that dragon in the face! Sorry. If you get it, you get it.
We face the enemy.
Your warriors have
How even Sargeras is more interesting of a villain when he's not on camera. We actually learned quite a bit about him off camera.
Kerrigan. How could we have known?
Forgive me, great Tassadar. I wasn't strong enough.
The time is now.
I return to the void.
This is actually probably my favorite narrative bit of this whole episode. This is, right here, this is Amon's modus operandi in a nutshell. He uses a tool, and then he immediately discards it. Now, that's stupid. I'm not trying to argue it isn't, but that is what he does, consistently. Use a tool, and then immediately dismiss it. Yeah, actually, sorry. Breaks it, excuse me. So as soon as the swarm has served their purpose, he pretty much orders them all to self-destruct and kill themselves. That one scene is all you need to know about Amon's general operation. He will do that. He actually has been doing that consistently since Starcraft 1.
Friend Raynor, you now bear witness to the truth. There is a malevolent presence within the void that seeks to destroy everything we hold dear. Could this fallen one be Azel Naga? After so long, could the gods themselves seek our destruction? And Kerrigan, I can hardly believe the wretched Queen of Blades will prevent the destruction of all that we know. Raynor, you may soon hold Kerrigan's fate in your hands. I know only that she must live. Be wary, old friend. The hounds of the void are on the hunt.
So, I would like to propose a negative for Zeratul. I'll explain that in a minute.
Damn, brother. You look like you could use a drink.
I saw the last vision Zeratul put into the crystal. It was a look into the future. A final battle against the hybrid. Armageddon. Somehow, Kerrigan's the key to preventing it.
Who knows how the wheel turns? Cycles upon cycles. This much I know. Those that see the future best take heed. It's both a gift and a curse.
But is it cast in stone? That's what I need to know.
Who knows? I've heard you say we are who we choose to be. If that be true, the future cannot be fixed.
Hankering for some down-home cooking out there in the space lanes? Come on down to Bubba's Gas and Grub. We got 2 for Tuesdays, featuring barbecue Muta wings. Also, free plasma charge with each fill-up. Bubba's Gas and Grub. Your space trucker home away from home.
I do love those little adverts. Although, am I the only one who looks at those Muta wings and think, God, that looks so gross?
Oh, what the hell, cowboy? You look like crap. You been thinking about that girl again?
Kinda. I just got some bad news about what might happen if we can't save her.
No use worrying about what might happen, if you ask me. You want me to help, you just let me know.
Thanks, Swan. Appreciate that.
You look shaken, sir. What's wrong?
Zeratul called it a vision of the future. It was the end times, Matt. Armageddon. More Protoss than we ever knew existed. But there still weren't enough to stop the hybrid.
But what about Kerrigan? Wasn't she supposed to stop them?
In this timeline, she was dead. Killed by us. That's what Zeratul's been trying to tell us all along. She has to live, or we're all doomed.
The sample's trying to escape. I've detected several new acids in the nutrient solution. Over time, they will crack the tank. I wonder if Commander Raynor can post some Marines down here. No, he'll want to destroy it. I haven't learned everything I can from this thing yet. Had a breakthrough, though. I dosed some tissue with concentrated sigma radiation and it slowed growth and movement severely. It would take a lot of work to safely deploy that much radiation on the battlefield, but it might be worth it. Another breakthrough, and this one scares me. I mapped my way through the DNA of some of the brain tissue, peering back thousands of years. I isolated the strain from which the Zerg Overmind was derived. Not enough to clone the Overmind, but I could follow the strain to gain insight into how it controlled the Zerg. We've obviously reached the limit of what you can learn from Zerg biosamples. We will happily purchase any future samples for 10,000 credits. Dr. Narud. What a nice guy. So, this emulator can mimic the signals of the now deceased Overmind to bring individual Zerg units under permanent control. Each conversion taxes heavily, so it's got a cooldown. Or, side disruptors. Studies conducted by the UED have shown that the concentrated dose of sigma radiation can slow Zerg movement and reaction speeds by as much as 50%. Side disruptors have been developed to constantly emit sigma arrays in a large area of effect, making it essential. This one's really useful for a specific mission. And it's so useful for that exact mission that I might pick it up literally just for that one mission. Hi, random. So yeah, let's get the disruptor. And now Zerg research equals money. We can always use more money. Let me explain my negative to Zeratul. He sucks. Alright, next question. Oh, right, you want more than that. Okay, so Zeratul is, if nothing else, tragically misused, even just in this very campaign. I don't know how better to put that. He should be present, like freaking Matt is, like Tosh is, like, I don't even remember her name. He should be here. We should talk to him. We should get little insights into what he's been doing, how he's been working, what's been going on with the Protoss, right? Like, there should be more presence for him in the narrative. He talks so much about how he's this big friend of Raynor, but instead he just pieces out and does his own thing. Yeah, I was about to say, Kiro, and as it's like, and his supposed good friend that he's super allies with, he's just like, Raynor, I've got a warning for you. Alright, now, I'd stick around, but the next episode of My Hero Academia is coming on, and I got a bowl of popcorn with my name on it, so I'll see you around. And so then he rushes off. And I know that he's on the run, but actually, if you really think about it, wouldn't it have made more sense if he was trying to seek safety and shelter here? Anyways, it's a misuse of the character, and it actively drags the character down. Negative to story. Okay, so headache is actually just now starting to fade. That's true, he's mysterious. You don't understand my dark and evil past, where I had to... Can you even hear me when I'm doing that? When I had to sustain myself from the moisture I could suck from the cement. I was raised on the streets by my dark and mysterious... Anyways, alright, we're done. We're done. It's not a problem, it's a lifestyle choice. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. That is... We'll talk more about how Zeratul is later, but my point is, here, I honestly feel like he is misused. I think he's a negative. You'll notice, if you're paying attention, I gave a negative for Zeratul just for Wings of Liberty. Because, spoilers, he just left the narrative. We're done with him. Oh, God, Destiny 1. Oh, God, don't even get me reminded of it. This is an actual line. I don't know if it's word for word, but it's, I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain something to you. And God almighty, I hate that crap. Alright, so let's do Haven.
My people established a new colony on Haven. It was going well, but now the colony's gone dark. They're not responding on any frequency. We need to get there and see what the situation is. They might have been exposed to the Zerg virus, and they are on the verge of Protoss space. Jim, I'm worried that something has gone very wrong.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, Dark Day. This this is our first branching mission of 3, I believe. And yeah, there's this great near perfect world. It's a Gaia class planet right on the edge of a fallen empire. This is when we're finally going to earn that story negative I wrote down like a day ago.
We're almost to Haven, but there's still been no contact from... Sir, there's a Protoss fleet holding in orbit. They're disrupting all communications to the surface, and it looks like they're powering up their main weapons.
Jim, you have to stop this.
Matt, open a channel to the Protoss. Let's see how diplomatic they're feeling.
Intaro Tassadar, James Raynor. I am Executor Celendis. Your bravery and service to Ire are known to us.
Intaro Tassadar, Celendis. Listen, with all due respect, your fleet needs to pull back. The people on Haven are no threat to you.
Our observers detected Zerg hive spores infesting the colonists. They must be purified. If you wish to undertake this mission in our stead, we will permit it.
Jim, some of my people are infested. But you can't let the Protoss just destroy them all. If you keep the Protoss at bay, I know I can find a cure for the infestation.
The only cure for Zerg infestation is purification by fire. You know this to be true, James Raynor.
I can cure them, Jim. Believe me.
If you choose to resist us, we will meet in glorious combat. The choice is yours, James Raynor. We await your answer.
There is one thing I like about this. Celendis has absolutely no harsh words or thoughts for you, right? Like, even when you fight her and you defeat her, she's just like, all right, peace, good luck. I like that. It's a nice touch, and it is very Protoss. It's also very Celendis. Yeah, good fight, good fight. See you next week. But yeah, I got to fight Raynor. What I don't like about this is a badly constructed dilemma, because there's other ways this could have been done. Nuke the infestation plot almost entirely, right? Maybe just make it about how they're pissed off that the humans are here. And the humans are like, no, we have the right to this land. It's our only colony. It's the only place we can flee to. If we go flee, then we'll be fleeing back to Zerg-infested or Terran Dominion homes or worse. This is our only place. Please let us stay. And the Protoss are like, no, we will not allow you to stay. And there's your dilemma. Like, and I literally just came up with that 10 seconds ago. So there you go. That would have actually made this work a lot better. Do you side with the refugees, or do you side with the Protoss? And I know what you're thinking. Well, the refugees is obviously the good option there. Yeah, but it might not be the smart option. Because it's not like Raynor particularly wants to get on the bad side of the only Protoss who are actually with him in all this. And from a purely gameplay perspective, there's also Protoss Reachers to be had from that. So, okay, cool. You could go with the feel-good option, or you could go with the smart option, and that works. But instead, it's... do you save people infested with the Zerg virus, or do you kill them all? And I said this during the lore run. I'm sorry, Celendis is correct here. That is in every way, especially someone like Raynor, who has many years of experience with Protoss and Zerg, is going to look at this and be like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, Talk, they're dead. They are turbo dead. And they are, which leads us to the story negative that I've actually just already given. Because the story negative that I've already given is that she cures the Zerg infestation if you pick her. Bull crap. Utter and complete bull crap that she can, on our dinky little stupid ship, on her own, with no support, in the matter of probably weeks, can just kind of fix it. For record, the other time we purged someone of Zerg infestation, not only are they not permanently fixed, because of the fact that you know something happens to them as a consequence of that, but it requires a Xel'Naga artifact to do. Okay, fair enough, Krenzler. Fair enough. I'm sure Stetman has a nice setup. You could tell because she made fun of it the moment she walked on board. So that's the story negative. Like I said, I've already given that negative. It's a dumb plot point. Yeah, no kidding, Baron. I'm going to try to show off both these. I think if I'm remembering how this works correctly, I have to wait until I've actually beaten the campaign to show off the other missions. So as I kind of already mentioned this, which choice you pick is retroactively correct. So if you pick her, she does it. She cures the infestation. And if you pick Selendis, she never could cure the infestation. It was always doomed. Yeah, I'll test it. But anyways, we're going to go with the canon option, which is, of course, this one.
I'm so sorry, Ariel. But the Executor's right. Believe me, they wouldn't have come all the way here if their data wasn't conclusive. Call off your fleet, Selendis. This is a Terran thing. I'll handle it myself.
What? This isn't right. I thought you were a better man than this, Jim.
Ariel, if there was a cure, you would have found it by now. The only thing we can do is put an end to this once and for all.
I won't accept that. Every one of my people can be saved. I'm close to finding the cure, I know it.
Honor to you, James Raynor. You were ever a true friend of the Protoss. Although this work is painful for you, many more lives will be saved by your actions this day.
We've all laid it on the line for these folks more than once. But there's only one way we can help them now. We've got to save the ones we can, and kill the rest. I know it's terrible, but if we wipe out these infested settlements, we'll save the whole damn planet from being overrun.
Ain't nothing a little fire won't cure. A lot of ground to cover, though. We ain't got enough troops to be everywhere at once.
Don't worry about it. Swan's already got that covered.
Yeah, I got you covered. Had to call in a few favors to get the schematics for these babies. You owe me big time, cowboy. Don't forget, these bad boys can switch between air and ground mode anytime you need them to.
Those Vikings will make all the difference. But it looks like some of the infested colonists are turning already.
And those structures are infesting more of them.
Let's just get this done.
Yeah, this is a weird mission to get us Vikings for. It's almost like it makes more sense if we do the other version of the mission, where we're fighting Protoss airships. So, having Vikings actually makes a lot more sense over there. But dum-dum-ch, as they say. How do I know this is the canon option? It isn't. There is no canon option. However, if I might be so bold, you notice that she never shows up again in the two campaigns after this. And this virus and any cure for it is also not mentioned again. So...
Infestation source detected.
Sir, that virophage structure is spreading the Zerg virus to the colonists. We've got to destroy all the virophages. The more of them there are, the more infested we'll have to fight.
No, my commander.
Sir, I'm detecting some large Zerg flyers. They match the reported profiles for broodlords. Be careful. They're lethal against ground targets.
Then we'll hit them from the air. Where are my Vikings at?
Pretty much, Lunareth. Yeah, virophage. Doesn't that mean nuke noodles? Yeah, no kidding, Carol noise. Let's say something. Doesn't matter. Point being, I agree with you, Loke, that Zerg infestation probably shouldn't be incurable. But I cannot, in any circumstance whatsoever, believe that under the situation as is outlined here, that she could cure Zerg infestation. Does that make sense? Now, like I said, there's ways we could smooth this out, but I stand by what I said earlier. I think that the infestation plot point should just be ejected, right? Just, there's no need for, I mean, after the previous mission, after the Outbreak, because we need to keep Outbreak. Outbreak's like the best mission in the game. But after this, I really think going a different direction would have been a lot better way to retain the dilemma, retain the choice, and just get rid of this whole cure or non-cure thing. I actually don't know anybody personally, as in someone who I know in person, who played this game and picked Hansen their first time through, because everybody had the exact same reaction. Of course you can't cure it, you moron! And what's funny is most of those people then saw the cutscene we're going to see at the end of this and felt vindicated, because, aha, you know, obviously we were correct. So, because, again, retroactively, whichever choice you pick is correct. It wasn't until some of us went back and replayed the other mission and was like, oh, she's fine. And she cured everything. Okay. Anyways. What's the achievement for this one? Because I remember this one being mean. 5 settlements protected on this mission and save 2 outposts on the other. Alright, I remember this 2 outposts one. Ooh. What is the anniversary achievement for this one? There it is. 10th Liberty. Media Blitz. Cutthroat. Iron Robbery. Ghost of a Chance. Breakout. Welcome to the Jungle. God, these are weirdly organized. There's the Dig. Smash and Grab. Hey, oh, there it is. There it is. Destroy 50 enemy structures with Vikings. Destroy 50 enemy units with Vikings. Well, we're going to mass Vikings to talk about how they're worse gladiators, Jesus Christ, worse Goliaths who can fly.
Inbound. Stay sharp. I want anyone that leaves the ship wearing a suit. Last thing I need is more people getting infested.
They infest Marines too, brother.
My orders still stand. Shouldn't be a problem for you, though, Tychus.
Oh, yeah. As Takoida actually pointed out earlier, a nice thing about this is if we do it this way, we actually do follow proper containment and quarantine procedures, at least relatively speaking, instead of just purging the whole planet in fire. See you around, Baron. Favorite evil faction in an RTS campaign? Oh, favorite campaign of an evil faction. I'm actually going to have to default to... Oh, God, let me think about that, actually. Hang on. My mind immediately jumped to Command & Conquer. Because we've got CNC 1, Red Alert 1, Red Alert 2. I think I'm actually going to go with Red Alert 2, I think, if I had to pick one. And you're probably thinking, why not Red Alert 3? Well, they're all evil factions in Red Alert 3.
Let's get into the fight.
I am going to admit something that's going to lose me some cred here. I don't remember playing all the way through Yuri's Revenge. I've done it. I know I have. I really have really strong memories of it.
Inbound.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
It really did, Craziness. I like Red Alert 3, but Red Alert 3 was full-on ridiculous. Red Alert 2 still had some serious elements to it. Aren't you making SUVs?
Not enough.
SCV ready. You ready to plunder? Agreed. Transform. No one lives forever. SCV ready.
I'm gonna get bunkers going. I just
fight or flight.
Have
yeah, right.
You know, money.
Need a light.
Go ahead.
I need more money. Yeah, the Viking tidbit we'll read pretty much right after this mission's a fun one.
What's going on? SCV, who wants some? Uh-huh. Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
I don't think I've ever successfully used Vikings in skirmish mode in this game that I'm playing right now. Whatever it's called.
Add-on complete.
Transformation system. SCV
I swear they existed in PvP at least at one point in time. I shouldn't say that so definitively. I could be wrong. As I often am.
Fueled up.
SCV ready. Been waiting.
Ready to fry. Say the word.
Who wants some? Let's get into the fight.
No, Vikings.
Add-on complete.
See, I'm hesitant now because I spent like one brief period of my life when I just dove into PvP it was actually specifically in Wings of Liberty. And I was actually trying to push and get ladder and all that fun stuff. And then I just walked away from it. It's like, yeah, I'm good. That's true, Disco.
Let's get
I do get that accusation semi-frequently.
Additional supply depots.
My goose is getting cooked.
SCV ready. Will do.
Oh, wraiths don't exist. Yeah. No, I wasn't doing Zerg rushes. Actually, I was trying to research, and I know that sounds so stupid to say it that way. I was trying to research how to do zealot rushes, because it was proving really difficult for me.
Transformation systems primed.
Hey, TSB. Happy Thursday. Whatever day it is.
Additional supply depots required.
Well, it was so difficult to do Saffron. That's pretty much, at least for me. That's exactly why I was practicing it. And I would just do a map and then, time myself and then do a map and time myself.
Infested are heading to a settlement in the south.
Cool. So we're already falling behind, I just realized. I should
You scared me.
Speed this up a little bit.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Of course. Which one, Lunarith? And probably not.
Made this better be. SCV ready.
I'm sure there's plenty of other people who are right with you there.
Fight or flight.
Explorer reporting. Affirmative.
SCV ready.
I mean, it's a pretty messed up scene, Tara, not gonna lie.
Fueled up.
I suppose that's sort of the point.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Or, no, that one.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Receiving headquarters.
Ooh. This is kind of a kill-all mission. But not quite.
And ready. Go ahead.
You notice we're kind of hunkering in tightly here.
Ready to blunder.
I suppose.
SCV ready.
I'm going to do a couple more things here. 2 more things.
Who wants some?
You remember the scene, Lune Ruth, where you find the Premier, and he's like, no, wait, stop! And like, as soon as you find him, the mind control takes him, and then it cuts to Yuri, who's just like, I wouldn't worry about him anymore.
Greetings, Commander.
SCV ready. This better be good.
The Zerg have fully infested a settlement, sir. But we still need to destroy the structure there to stop it from spreading further.
Perfect. Operation Let Them Get Infested is working exactly according to plan.
Fueled up, ready to go. I never tread lightly.
It's go time.
Huh? Woohoo! Overtime!
Say the word, baby.
See you around, Dakota. No, I agree. This is a fun mission, which I'm kind of not doing well on, sort of on purpose. Look, it's complicated.
Let's get into the fight.
Ready to roll out!
Agreed. Sir.
Speak up!
Ooh, baby potatoes are delish.
You got my attention.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
Cool.
Fighter flight.
SCV ready.
Right. Yes.
Greetings, Command.
Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. Sure thing.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
They're fine, they're fine. You worry too much.
This better be good.
Base is under attack.
So there's the aberrations, which is part of why I have fire bats in this particular lineup. And siege tanks. These aberrations suck. Put simply.
You want a piece of me, boy?
One extra, get those. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep.
That should be everything. Now I need some minerals. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get some food going. Yes, right. Once they serve the hive, all their problems will just kind of magically go away. They'll never have any problems ever again. I do love watching the siege tanks just absolutely nuking something in the face the moment they see it. Overmind, hive, it's whatever.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, the dead don't have many problems. It's weird how that works out that way.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature
Yeah.
detected
You're
converging
spawning
on the
aberrations. I
command
get it.
center.
I get it.
Upgrade complete.
Let's have a blast.
What's going on? Sure thing. You're the boss.
Let's get it. Ready to blunder.
Fire.
Now they got the Marauder. We're pretty well good. So we can actually start moving forward now that our base defenses are seen to. So let's do that, shall we? See how this works out.
Is under attack.
All right.
I'm sorry, sir, but we've lost a second settlement to the Zerg.
That's fine. Nobody liked them anyways.
Inbound.
Realize there's another broods there. Didn't even see him.
Inbound. Transformation systems prime.
Receiving headquarters.
I have Dark Day. And, I mean, the only real good choice there is Tosh, so...
Made for. You ready for war?
Even in gameplay, that's pretty much the correct answer. So I like this mission because it's like so many good missions in this game, it's a gradient mission. The more bases you knock out before they come infested, the better. Once they become infested, they become an additional target you have to take out. And each infested base will slowly send more and more units after you.
Class 5 biosignature detected converging on...
The longer, basically, the worse you let it get out of control, the worse the situation gets, ignoring the obvious narrative reasons for wanting to save these people.
That settlement has been cleared of Zerg biosignatures. Well done, sir.
No one lives forever. I like...
Another settlement is coming under attack.
Let's get into the fight.
Oh, there. Sure, let's see if we can save that. Why not?
Agreed.
It's gonna attack something else, but sure. No, I'm just not really doing that great right now, Linear, so playing optimally is not something I'm physically capable of at the moment.
Upgrade complete.
And let me tell you, taking this base, saving all these people is a lot harder to do than it sounds.
Is under attack.
So we're gonna see if I fail at that right now, for example. So we're gonna try and save this little outpost right here. Let's see how that goes.
Ready to blunder. Made for battle.
Transmit.
Transformation systems primed. Fight or flight. Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, we actually already have the vehicle regen by this point, so that's actually gonna help a lot.
Inbound.
Okay, it's all the air stuff. Now we gotta get it taken on the teeth.
Let's get into the fight.
We immediately lose some people to the roaches. That's expected, but
bold.
Looks like we saved the settlement.
That was too close. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Receiving.
Transformation.
Sir, Stedman says Dr. Hansen has locked herself in the lab. Alone. She's desperate to save her people. I'm worried about what she might do.
Ah, she's fine. Don't worry about her.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
Yeah. Ready to blunder.
We have you on visual.
You ready for war? Transformation systems primed.
I'm sorry, what was your question, Evo? Would I recommend,
Yes, indeed.
Can I be selfish about that question?
Receiving headquarters.
Because I would rather selfishly prefer something else, and you probably even know what that is. So I will not bore you with the specifics.
Ready to blunder. Made for battle.
Upgrade complete.
Which one was that? Ah, okay.
Mineral field depleted.
You ready for war?
Starting to learn a little dry on resources, but that's okay. That's okay.
Receiving headquarters.
Would you like heal people, please? Is it not healing?
Commencing.
Add-on complete.
Oh, that's the fire bat under there. I'm like, why isn't he healing the Viking? It's because it's the frickin' fire bat.
Excellent.
Dang it.
Fight or flight. Made for battle. Transformation systems primed.
Alright. So we're running really dry on resources, so we kind of got to get on with this. So let's do that.
Can't hold them alone.
Oh man, that's messed up, Crazy Norse. I like that idea.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
So Vikings, we should talk about Vikings a little bit. Vikings are mobility incarnate. They're not that good at anti-ground. They're not that good at anti-air. They're not that good at anything, really. But they are fast, mobile, benefit from upgrades, excuse me. And they can switch pretty quickly between the two.
The infested are closing in on a settlement to the north.
Damn it. That sucks. Let's go ahead and ground ourselves. Try to knock this particular spot out so it stops hitting our southern flank. We need to start rebuilding pretty much now.
Base is under attack.
You ready for war? Can't hold them alone.
Mineral field depleted.
Fight or flight.
Look, I'm having trouble today, okay? I'm doing the best I can. They're decent anti-air, I'm not gonna lie, but for their expense...
Scanners indicate that settlement is now clean, sir.
No one lives.
They are a costly anti-air force.
Mineral field depleted.
Yes. Ready to plunder.
I mean, that's correct, right? Like, a Viking is not the kind of thing that really should be capable of taking out an Ultralisk. Okay, let's see if we can save these people. We got a little bit more time.
Ready for war.
Stop. Get the repairs,
Receiving headquarters.
Mineral field depleted.
Good night, Crazy Norse, if you ever hear this.
We have you.
Made. Transformation systems primed.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. Bold.
Part of the downside of Vikings, too, is you see how slow they are? This is pretty slow for an air unit.
Warning.
Yes, absolutely, Evo. Without hesitation, I think this is a fantastic entry point into RTSs. By contrast, no, this is a terrible entry point into RTSs. Never play this as your first game.
Bold. Victory.
See, here's the problem. On the one side, it's extremely new player friendly, right? It's got tutorials, it's got good difficulty settings, it's got good mission design, it's got good ways to get into versus, it's got the custom tournament things, like it's got it going on in a lot of ways. The problem is, this is the best RTS ever made. And you know I don't like to suggest you start with the best. Yeah, exactly, Blade Chaval. If this is your first entry into RTSs, you're going to be extraordinarily disappointed by every other RTS ever.
Transformations. Fight or flight. Yeah, right. Can't hold them alone. No one lives forever.
So what is a good first RTS? I know, Evo. Mu 2 is a 4X, not an RTS. Yes, Lunarith. I would say, honestly, the problem is, my answer for that should be Warcraft 3, but it isn't. Because the only viable legal way you could play Warcraft 3 is to play Reforged. Now, Reforged isn't the worst, but it does demonstrably make the game worse in several directions. I know, right? A little bit like some good ambient effect. So, Warcraft 3 I can't recommend because of the coincidence of playing it and getting hold of a decent copy of it. Starcraft Remastered isn't a terrible entry point because it's easy to get running and playable on a modern system, but it does have a lot of the issues and problems of older RTSs. So, that's kind of a suggestion with an asterisk. Age of Empires 2 is nicely accessible, but I'm not familiar enough with it, so I can't really speak to that one. And, I think I'm honestly going to stop there at the moment. I think that's it. So, I would say either Red Alert 3, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, Warcraft 3 if you can get a hold of it, Starcraft Remastered if you can't. I can't recommend Dawn of War. I will never recommend Dawn of War. I would rather take a gun to my mouth and bite down on the hard, cold metal as someone pulls the trigger, destroying the entire internal cavity of my skull before recommending Dawn of War. For those of you who are not there for the Dawn of War stream, you probably don't remember the ridiculous level of glitching and problems we had. That was literally a headache-inducing game. If for nothing else, the fact that if I don't move the mouse every few seconds, the game just flickers. The whole game just flickers at you in a literally headache-inducing manner. I cannot recommend that game under any circumstances. Yes, you have, Loke, because you've seen my stream of it.
Transmit orders.
God damn it. Okay, before that's fine. All right, so let's go kill some Zoig. I believe you are my next target. Total War is different. If you want a large-scale battle simulator, that's what Total War is for. And if that's what you're after, absolutely. In fact, I would if that's what you're into, I could recommend Total Warhammer 3 right now, no hesitations. It is the best Total War game I've ever played. It took me a while to realize how much I didn't enjoy that type of game. In fact, it took me, I'd say, about 10 days of streaming it before I really started to process that.
Yes, indeed.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature.
We're gonna chill here for a minute because I don't want to fight an aberration with Vikings.
Inbound. No one lives
cool. Now we land. But yeah, I'm not familiar enough with AoE 2 to actually recommend it, so I don't actually know how well that works out. So I'm gonna just can't make notes on that one.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
I mean, the problem, Kira White knows that I kept running into is I was having trouble putting into words why I wasn't enjoying it.
Agreed.
Because everything on paper said I should have been. It had great unit design, great unit variety, great atmosphere, great flavor, great variance in faction mechanics. Everything about the game screamed, this is your bag, and I was just hating every moment of it, and I couldn't figure out why.
Transformation systems prime.
There are several, although they're absolutely nowhere, Mike Kamano. Unlikely to be funded anytime soon, honestly. Warhammer 3 was a very well-funded game with a lot of interest in it. The rest of them are sitting at the bottom of the list. Yeah, no, exactly, Colburn. That's exactly the problem.
I like it.
That's why I defaulted to Starcraft Remastered, which is a game that you can get running with no real problems on a modern system. And while it has issues, is at least kind of a seminal RTS, right?
Ready to plunder. Very well.
This should be fine.
No one lives forever.
Did you notice that this mission is clearly, despite some issues, it is clearly designed around the Viking concept?
Agreed.
You can do this with just a Marine ball. In fact, I've done that before.
Victory.
But almost every one of these assault forces has very, very few anti-air other than the air units. So very few ground units that are anti-air. So you can come in and sweep like I just did, and then safely land, and then progress through the rest of the safety thing here.
Upgrade complete.
We'd all be dead without you.
What about the really old ones? Oh, God. Well, I mean... No, I had the exact same problem, Disco. I wanted to like Shogun 2. That's actually the first time I realized I didn't like the Total War series. I've said that before. When I was playing Warhammer 2, I was like, I'm finally enjoying a Total War series, because it was the first time that ever clicked with me. I've been trying the Total War series off and on for years. Anyways, so Dune... let's see. Is there a worse RTS than Dune? Hang on. Let me pull out my dice here. Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Apparently there is one RTS worse than Dune, and that's Warcraft 1. I honestly want to review Warcraft 1 someday, because it's gonna tank. It's gonna absolutely tank. It's gonna be in contention for one of the worst games we've ever reviewed. That's not a joke or an exaggeration.
Transmit.
I really want to cover exactly what not to do with an RTS. Do you like having to build roads in order to build buildings? Do you like a maximum move speed of snail that is currently stuck in molasses? Do you enjoy selecting units one at a time? Do you enjoy a total absence of mission design? Then Warcraft 1 is for you. I like the soundtrack, though.
No one lives forever.
Oh god, look at the giant thing in the field. Speaking of which, this mission gets its own doodads positive. I don't remember the name of the mission, though. What mission are we on? Really don't remember the name of this mission. Whatever, I'll look at it in a second. Don't let me forget, don't let me forget.
Agreed. Transfer.
Greeting.
Made for battle.
Don't do it, Eternus. Don't do it, Valerian.
Fight or flight. Yeah, right.
Why did it perform well?
Yes.
So, you've ever heard of the concept of sand before water, Evo?
Ready for war?
Warcraft 1 was one of the very first RTSs, period. Like, one of the actual firsts. It performed well because the concept was so new. People are like, oh my god, I can control my units in real time and, like, and fight battles, and oh, this is so cool. Yeah, no, it wasn't the very, very first one. I believe Dune actually predates it. But Dune didn't take off. And if I'm being totally honest, I don't have a solid reason as to why. It just didn't. Dune didn't get the power and staying power that Warcraft 1 did. Warcraft 1 did well enough to get Warcraft 2 happening. Warcraft 2 is not a great game, but it was certainly a good game for the time, and was just destroying everything else, competitively speaking. So Warcraft 2 took off, and here we are.
All right.
Yeah, Dune has always stayed niche for whatever reason.
No one lives.
Receiving headquarters.
Transformation.
Okay, so I'm not doing super well here. I might actually reload my save because, oh my god.
Engaged.
Upgrade complete.
Receiving headquarters.
Transformation systems primed.
But yeah, I am actually
struggling
a little bit.
Very well. Victory.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
No, Eternus.
Receiving head.
As an aside, while we're on the subject, I've always found it interesting that Dune went nowhere, but Command & Conquer took off instantly.
Inbound.
Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
Transmit orders.
Transformation systems primed.
Like, Command & Conquer was a pretty big blockbuster at the time. There's a reason it was called C&C Clones for so long. Although, actually, now I'm curious of something. Just idly curious. Oh god, Dune looked so bad. Oh god, it's like cancer directly into my eyes. But that's not what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, if you know me, you know that one of the things I've talked about before, it's one of the lesser known aspects of a game's success, financial success, is box art.
Receiving head.
Fight or flight. Yeah, right. Can't hold them alone.
Not enough minerals.
Victory.
Do me a favor. Look up the if you feel like it, look up the box art of Dune 2 and compare it to the box art of Command & Conquer 1.
Agreed.
Yeah, you get it, Dark Day. You get it immediately. Yeah, presentation, that initial sales value, it's important. It always has been. It is absolutely part of deciding that initial, you know, do I pick this game up, either for myself or for my kids, kind of a thing.
Ready to plunder forever.
So maybe that's all it took. Maybe it's just Dune 2 had a really boring box art.
Save us.
Okay, so we are bingo on resources, so we have to do everything that's left in the mission with what we have here.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Starcraft has better box art, and I don't actually think Starcraft has good box art, to be totally honest with you.
You ready for war?
So since we're not in a hurry, wait a few seconds here. Agreed, Colgrim.
Fighter.
And for that matter, the Warcraft series has always had decent enough box art, especially in Warcraft 2. Okay, some resources.
Victory.
Oh, that's just their camp. It's funny.
I like it.
Greetings, Command.
That's true. Command and Conquer is quite literally an objectively good franchise name. You command and you conquer. Dune. Okay, let's try one more save here. Let's see how we do. I'm gonna try to micro a little bit more this time. Oh Jesus! Already, instantly, that's just right off the bat. Okay.
All right.
Let's get away from that nonsense. Get over here. Get over here.
I like it. You ready for war?
Vikings are so bad when they get on the ground. Versatility's nice, but holy crap.
Agreed.
Yeah, very iconic unit design, and if we're being honest, I think Joseph Kukin deserves at least part of the success there. It's not like Dune didn't already have the live-action things.
Sir, the infested are closing in on a settlement to the north.
Like Kane, right? No, it's not Dune, the game's name, fault that it's called Dune, but you can see how that might have affected why Dune wasn't particularly a well-selling game, whereas Command & Conquer was. Warcraft was conceived pretty much in parallel. They wanted to do their own RTS set in Warhammer Fantasy. They decided to go and build the game without actually securing the license. Not the greatest idea they could have had. They built the game. The game came out with a couple of very, very minor changes to make it so that it would be less obviously Warhammer Fantasy. And they renamed it Warcraft, but pretty much at the last minute to be like, oh crap, oh crap.
You ready for war?
It's a terrible idea. Yes, it is. I think
Let's get into the fight. All right.
Real-time strategy as a concept has existed for forever, Linnea Ruth.
Victory.
So that's not really, like, I don't actually understand your question. It's like asking me how someone can conceive of using a rock tied to a stick before someone tied a rock to a stick. Hey! Achievo. They just did it. The same reason anybody conceives of anything before it actually comes out. This is just really painful.
Certainly.
I'm losing so many units doing this.
Bold.
This might actually be a loss.
No one lives forever.
This might legitimately be a loss.
Can't hold them alone. Very well. Agreed. Bold.
Stop producing aberrations. God dang it.
Forever. Inbound.
Hang on, Magister. I need to execute someone really quick.
Good job, sir. I'm picking up 2 more concentrations of Zerg biosignatures.
Made for battle.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command
Come on, I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save them. I'm probably not gonna save them. They're that good, Linnea Ruth. They know. They knew!
Inbound.
We have...
You ready?
The infestation's overwhelmed another settlement. There's no stopping this thing.
Ah, well. Sucks to be these people. They're all dead. Moving on. Back off, back off. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Greetings, Command.
Ah! You scared me!
Fighter flight.
Base is under attack.
Right.
On the plus side, there's no more settlements to lose. Really, Eternus. It's a good mission. You can see it's like I said, it's gradient, it's built, well designed, it's built, it's blah blah blah. I'm honestly leaning towards a bare minimum of 2 positives for this mission.
Another settlement is being infested by the
Oh,
Zerg.
come on! Really? Which turn-based strategy games do I enjoy? God, a lot, honestly. I'm going to assume you mean like tactical stuff, and not like Civilization or things like that. So in that case, let's see.
Inbound. I like it.
I suppose there's the obvious XCOM Enemy Unknown, the recent one.
Victory.
And I think XCOM 2 still had a net positive score, even though I'm never replaying that nonsense.
Certainly.
Receiving headquarters.
Transformation systems primed.
Go ahead. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Right. You here yet?
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
That was too close. Thanks.
Bold.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Receiving headquarters.
Just don't talk to that town up north and how I kind of left them there to die. What games have given me that one more torn feeling? Honestly, a lot. Hundreds upon hundreds
Sure thing.
of games have given me that feeling. I couldn't possibly summarize it all.
Primed.
What do you want about? Yeah, there's a freaking mineral field there. I could have had minerals. It's the last one I'm doing. I could have had minerals this whole time. I'm so stupid.
Very well.
Secret of the Stars. Exactly. Let's see. Aw. So no... Well, okay. Goodbye, Evo. Possibly Krenzler? Hang on. Did you kill the bot? Nope. The bot's still there. Hang on, what insanity did you add to the bot? Let's just hit the stream break so we can see Krenzler's question. Let's see. Krenzler says, so as an alter... Oh, right, this is the Narud thing. I think that would work better. Obviously, that would need some workshopping because it effectively removes Hansen from the equation. Although replacing Hansen with Narud is not exactly a terrible idea. I mean, look, I like Liara as much as the next. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Transformation systems.
Go ahead.
Okay. That's...
It's your fight or flight. Yeah, right.
No, we do not. Hansen is out of the narrative as of this, pretty much after this mission.
You ready for war?
Damn it, I'm so close to winning this mission and it's just taking forever. Because I have to slow mode it. Because I'm terrible. And I ran out of frickin' minerals.
Agreed. All right. Certainly.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
No, I don't, Internus. I can't imagine them doing that.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
This is just my life now.
I'm in a pickle.
You're fine.
Excellent.
Made for battle.
Yeah, they're taking another settlement, by the way, because of course they friggin' are.
Transformations, fight. Let's get into the... You ready for war? Bold. Certainly. Victory.
Command Fortress. I was thinking about that earlier, Dream Whisperer. If I could just set down some of those things. Oh, actually, that's a good point, though. Let's turn this into a planetary fortress.
Made for battle.
Remove that problem from the equation.
Base is under attack.
Can't hold them alone. Transformations.
Ready to fry.
You ready for war? Very well. Transform. Can't hold them alone. Ha ha! All right.
That was too close. Thanks.
Yeah, shut up.
Yes, indeed.
That's lost my entire worker core saving your ass, so that better be worth it.
Inbound.
Upgrade complete.
Bold.
Go ahead.
Transformations.
Seriously, the whole thing. Land!
I like it.
Receiving headquarters.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected conversion.
Could you just die so I could get on with this stupid mission? I won this mission like 15 minutes ago.
Sir, another settlement
Oh
is
my
being
God.
infested by the Zerg.
SCV ready.
Whatever. That thing's a planetary fortress now. Let's go.
Very well.
Nope, nope. Hang on. There's an aberration coming. God damn it.
SCV ready.
So now I'm irritated.
Inbound.
Let's go save innocent civilians, I guess. Ugh.
Agreed.
The problem is I leaned so heavily onto Vikings, and I did this mission literally as wrong as I possibly could. I took out 3 separate bases before I gained a second resource expansion, even though they gave me one right next to me. If I had just expanded north, none of this would have been a problem, and I would have finished the mission 15 minutes ago. But I didn't.
Agreed. Made for
SCV ready.
That was too close. Thanks.
You're welcome. With the planetary fortress going now, that should be a solved problem at least.
transformation systems primed.
Let's go see if we can take out this stupid base.
Transmit orders.
You ready for war?
Not enough minerals.
God damn it.
SCV ready.
Made for battle.
Hey, look at all those dead civilians. They leave the corpses there too, just so you feel extra bad about the whole thing.
Bold.
Just to be like, hey, these people died because of you.
Base is under attack.
Just so you know.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, let's do an attack.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected
Jesus Christ,
converging on the command center.
Force. Land. Get out of the air. Oh god, they're gonna melt. They're gonna melt. Oh my god, there's so many hydralisks here. Land! Or just die. That's also an acceptable outcome. Cool. The good news is we took out all the hydras, so we might actually be able to manage this. Bad news is, that was over half of our force.
Base is under attack.
So hang on, let's be a little bit site-specific here.
Yes, indeed. Inbound.
Let's take out the buildings that are spawning the infested.
Alright. No one lives forever. Very well. I like it.
Sure, Czar, hit me. All RPGs are bad. There we go. Question answered. Any questions?
Hold them alone.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
God damn it! Really?
No one lives forever.
Transmit.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
SCV ready.
I like it.
Base is under attack.
Yes, indeed.
SCV ready.
I think whoever he was following just died, Eternus.
Victory.
Either that or I'm stupid.
No one.
All of these things are options.
Let's get into the fight. Inbound.
SCV ready.
Yes.
All the infested buildings. What are bad RPGs to learn, but what not to do in RPG? Oh, that's a very good question, Czar. So, believe it or not, I can answer that with just one RPG, Secret of the Stars. This is not a joke or a meme. Secret of the Stars is so hilariously bad that by itself, Secret of the Stars is a perfect template of what not to do when designing an RPG.
Base is...
Alright, this sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Let's see if we can go take this before we lose it.
Forever.
Not enough minerals.
Transmit orders.
Fight or flight?
That would be really funny, Savicom. Unfortunately, we know it isn't,
Is
but
under
that would
attack.
be funny as hell. A backup option is Breath of Fire 2. Breath of Fire 2 is another RPG which
Made for battle.
has issues, like top to bottom.
Let's get into the fight.
As we'll demonstrate when we get to that review. We actually haven't reviewed under the current system, but it's pretty bad. That's a good question.
Base is under attack.
Finish sweeping all these broodlings, or brood dudes.
We have you on visual.
Irradiate, that guy.
Affirmative, sir.
Looks like not that great of a radius, just like it wasn't
Base
back
is
in,
under attack.
in 1. Let's see, other RPGs to learn what not to do. I suppose it depends. Like, I'm thinking mostly from a gameplay perspective.
Base is under attack.
That was too close.
If you really want to know what not to do from a story perspective, then just play Final Fantasy VI. No, I'm joking.
Bad news?
Let's look at that going. This is one.
Well, Butterm.
Transformation systems primed.
Can't
hold them alone.
Dragon Quest. Don't outsource it. Yeah.
Made for battle. You ready for war?
I don't know, Little Billy. Let's find out.
Receiving headquarters.
What did Tiberium Wars do poorly? Is that CNC 2? Because the answer is twofold.
Class 5 biosignature.
Irritation
Converging
and
on
story.
command center.
This.
Oh, 3. 3 was the good one, I thought. If memory is serving here. Nope. Oh, no, there we go.
Let's get into the fight.
We can, in fact, irradiate our own guy. That's funny.
SCV ready.
Yeah, 4 is the one I was just thinking of that I thought you meant.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
Yeah, Tiberian Sun is the irritating story one. 4 is just a train wreck. 4 was trying to reinvent the series and failing at it.
We have you on visual.
There's nothing wrong with trying to reinvent your core game mechanics, but you gotta succeed at it.
Can't hold them alone.
You have to actually successfully reinvent it into something good.
Can't hold them alone. All right.
Great.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
Receiving headquarters.
Made for battle. Victory.
I heard about that, Lord Firestorm, although I haven't researched it, so I don't know details. Anyways, we did it. Yay! Oh, man. That, I know it didn't look like it, but that was actually legitimately close to failure, like 3 separate times. Jesus.
Sir, it's done. I'm not detecting any more Zerg, but we have a problem in the lab.
With 5 settlements protected. Yeah, I probably could do that if I was awake. So let's see what happens with regards to Hansen's research into curing the Zerg, shall we? One of the first times in narrative we see Jimmy in full armor.
You in here? Matt, seal all access points. Oh, God. Not you, too.
Will you enjoy it? Will you enjoy killing me? Like you killed my children?
You're infested. You're dead already.
Do it. Finish it.
Yep. Is there a cure for infestation? Not really. Plus the story.
And I'm bringing home to you.
I heard about what went down in the lab. Pity that. But don't let yourself get distracted from what has to be done. Take my advice. Keep it simple. No attachments. No strings. Just you against the universe.
Sometimes I feel like anything I start caring about just gets destroyed.
Not your fault. Did you ever stop and think what had happened if all those refugees from Agria had gone to the core worlds? That Hansen was a honey trap right from the start.
You gonna tell me I told you so? That we never should have gone to Agria in the first place?
I ain't about to kick dirt on you when you're down. Just some bad luck is all. Besides, I'm sure your Protoss buddies are real proud of you.
It was our own mess to clean up. I don't give a damn what the Protoss think.
Lots of folks ready to fight.
And yeah, did you notice Tychus is actually legitimately sympathetic there? As, I mean, of course he is. Right? Why wouldn't he be? The Dalam of Protoss give this seal in recognition to James Raynor to declare their gratitude for his actions on the planet Haven, wherein he cleansed of a foul Zerg infestation.
Your best and only source for news. This is Donnie Vermillion for UNN. Refugees continue to flood Dominion space. They can't seem to find a safe planet anywhere, and they're showing up on our doorsteps.
Donnie, Emperor Mengsk today announced that he's ordered the fleet to turn away refugee ships that enter core world systems, which raises the question, will Dominion ships really fire on unarmed civilian vessels? General Warfield had this to say.
All our efforts at this time are focused on halting the Zerg advance on the core worlds.
In other words, the General dodged the question. If Dominion forces fire on unarmed civilians...
Now, Kate, we can't second-guess our boys in the field, can we? You heard it here first. For UNN, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
Old Mengsk is finding that running an empire ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Also, if you missed that, it also mentions that the conscription age has just been lowered. The minimum conscription age.
Sir, you should check out the research console. There's
Yeah,
some
that's
exciting developments there.
That's because it is Lord Firestrom. Oh wait, no it isn't. Sorry. It's maybe it is. I don't know. I was thinking some other actor. All the containment and reinforced structural integrity theorems I've developed from studying this crystal are starting to, well, crystallize. I think we might be able to contain the energies that once required huge machines, or even manufacture structures capable of hot landing from orbit with acceptable stresses. I'm a sham. I haven't learned anything from this crystal. I've just observed the smallest details from it, and somehow wrangled a few tidbits when the crystal helped me. I don't understand how the Protoss can possess technology of this magnitude and not rule the known universe. Maybe they just don't want to? Last entry on this sample. I figured out where it's putting all that excess energy. It's feeding the Hyperion, subtly helping power the ship, balancing some of the more ragged systems. It's giving of itself and has been doing so since it got here. Swan is excited the ship is running so well, but has no idea why. I'm not gonna tell him. Since you have all the relics you need, we'll happen to purchase any future Protoss items for more money. So now we gain the Tech Reactor or Orbital Strike. Orbital Strike lets you drop infantry directly into the rally point, which is very useful. But the Tech Reactor just crushes everything. The Tech Reactor is the Tech Lab and the Reactor in one. Double production of anything that requires a tech, and that's for the barracks, the factory, and the starport. The Tech Reactor is just too good. Cannot avoid.
I'm sorry about Ariel, sir. You really didn't have a choice.
Possibly, Colgrim. The other one is the ability to drop infantry in instantly, wherever the rally point is, which can be anywhere like that you know. So you can just be like... okay, so I'm going to check something here. Oh, yeah. Looks like we can play the other mission. Sweet. I don't think we can get the research from it, but we can play it. Save 2 colony outposts. Yeah, I don't think we're managing that. But we'll do that tomorrow. It's already too late. Let me go ahead and update the HUD with a few pluses and a few negatives. Yeah, I figured I'd have to pull up a save, but we good. Tomorrow, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, more of this. I'll see you guys.